Guys, Deluded Gooner, going into the game with Man United on the weekend. This is the preview. We know we need to get 3 points. Again in this press conference, like Wenger said against Spurs, yeah, we know it's simple. We need to win. He sounded quite bullish. We know if we win, even if we do win all our games, top four is very uncertain. And yeah, it's another big game to follow Spurs. What happened at Spurs was atrocious. So yeah, if they're not gonna try for themselves, again, we urge them to try for us. But again, wishful thinking. In regards to our opponents, United, let's speak about them for a sec. I think they're on a roughly 25, 26, in their 20s, and unbeaten run, a crazy unbeaten run. If they were top of the league, they'd be getting a lot of plaudits for that, and it's gone under the radar. But having said that, I do think they have a lack of fluidity for all the star players they have. It's not a criticism; it's a fact. It can be seen. Yeah, they struggle to break people down and rely on a lot of individual brilliance. Even if you look at Rashford against against Celta Vigo in the Champions League, they had to rely on individual brilliance, and they do find it hard to break down sides. This is reflected in the number of nil-nil draws that they've gone through. So if we are to have any chance, we need to remain compact. We need to remain resilient. We need to fight. I know these are qualities. Clearly, I'm asking too much of these Arsenal players currently to do that. But yeah, that's if we're gonna have any chance. So I would go with five in midfield purely for this reason and capitalize on their lack of fluidity. Granted, we are not playing with the fluid nature that Arsenal in previous years, but it's a bit better than United's. Yeah, in regards to team news as well. Wenger's playing coy on Xhaka. He says he has a calf strain. I do expect him to be fit, but we have to be wary and consider the fact that he might not play. And then we have to think about who plays in the pivot. Wenger loves Ramsey, so you'd think Ramsey would start. Personally, I'd like to see Onene come back into the side. Ospina's probably be fit enough to make the bench. Mustafi's back in full training. Don't know if that means he plays. Hopefully it does. So yeah, that's what I believe in my opinion. In regards to United again as well, there's a number of their players that Jose's asking question marks of. And like last year, Marcus Rashford is a player I love. I think Rashford is a brilliant player. He's a very underrated aspect of Marcus Rashford. I was just about to list all the things I like about him. But a very underrated aspect about Rashford is his movement. Now, I think our title race was done before this game, but last year, well, Wenger in the previous game when we played them earlier in the season, he said that United was a turning point when we lost the league last year. And who was catalyst to that? Rashford and his movement twice. Was it a hat trick or was it twice? I can remember 2 goals. But I know we don't like to learn from our mistakes. Arsenal clearly don't like to learn from the mistakes. But if you're going to learn, you need to learn now. The midfielders need to drop and isolate space. We cannot let Rashford drift in behind. Rashford looks like he's taking responsibility in Zlatan's absence, and he is a player that is fit and full of confidence, and he has played a lot of times, and he will hurt us. He's picked up a purple patch, and he will hurt us. Mkhitaryan's been hot and cold, but he is a player who likes the big games. There's question marks over their defenders as well. I mean, in regards to their defense, I think Bailly is a quality centre half, and he will be a quality centre half. I don't think they have a suitable partner. At best, they had Rojo, who was in a decent bit of form. Unfortunately, for our benefit, he's injured now. They've got Smalling and Jones, who have just returned to full fitness. Neither are a suitable partner for Bailly. Decent defenders, but they're not of the standard. In regards to left back, we don't know what's going to happen at left back because of these centre back problems. If they play Carrick, then they'll be all right at left back because Carrick can fill in at centre half. But if they do have problems at centre half, and I don't know, for instance, let's say Blin has to play centre half or whatever, and it's Darmian. We've given Darmian problems in the past, so we know how to play against him. If it's Blin, we know when it comes to football and the knowledge and things like that, Blin has it. But physical attributes, you can test him. If it's like I said, Darmian, we played against him before. So they are the areas if I'm Arsenal, I'm looking to target, especially the centre halves. If it is Bailly and a weaker partner like Smalling or Jones, they're decent ball players, but to have any chance against that United back four, we need to press them high, make them uncomfortable, especially because they're away from home, force them long. Rashford, he's a good player, he'll probably lead the line. But I know we're not the best defensively, but you like to think in the air, Koscielny and that 9 times out of 10 beat Rashford, so we can isolate him. If they force long balls and Rashford can't hold it, it comes back to us. And if we have 5 in midfield and congested midfield, that very ball that I just said will come back to us. We will dominate it in the midfield. But yeah, to have any chance, we need to kind of win. I'm not going to keep this long, guys. Deluded Goon, I'm signing out. Yeah, please follow me on socials. Please subscribe. Yeah, please comment. We know what we need to do. United win, they go fourth. We win, we close their gap on them to 2 points. Yeah, it's a must win, really. Delulu Laguna, I'm out, guys.